Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on Java programming series in 2025. And in today's video, we are going to be learning about typecasting. So what is typecasting? Why do we need it? And why it is important concept in programming, and especially in Java programming language we'll be focusing on. All right, so what is typecasting? Typecasting is basically the conversion of data types from one form, ignore this integer, this is one form and this is another form and this is another form. So that means like I'm doing some conversion in between data types. Let's say I had a data like 99 and I'm going to be converting it to double, so it should be 99.0. So that's a type conversion, right? This is called typecasting. There is a conversion of types, and then now if I do it again, it is going to be 99. So look at this. So I'm converting data types, so from one type to another. Here it is integer, and 99.0, this is double, and then again 99, that is again integer. So I'm converting, if you just consider these two, I'm converting from integer to double. So, and it is called promotion or widening, and it is implicit. For example, 99 is getting promoted to double, like this integer value. And since it is 99 and double is decimal value, so it is going to be 99.0. And then again, so if it was, let's say, 99.9, it would have been 99 only, because integer is always going to be whole number, like a number. So integer value like 1 2 3, etc. So, and this is called narrowing or demotion or casting, and this is explicit. So I have to be explicit when I say, because Java doesn't allow this because of data loss. I know, for this example, but what if the value was 89.5? It would also have been 89 only, not 5 and not 90, because there is a data loss. So 89.5 is getting converted to 89. We have to be explicit. That's why it is called explicit casting. Java does not allow default loss of the data. Of course, we can say, hey Java, I want it. I'm sure about it, but Java by default doesn't do it. So let's go ahead and open IntelliJ and create a new file. So a new file is a class. So you know how to create a class, and now typecasting. I'm going to be writing this class name. And in the last video, I showed how to create a main method. So now I'm going to be writing main method directly with the shortcut main and enter. But you can also type this one. And now let's say, since we already knew, we have implicit and explicit typecasting. Okay, so what is implicit? Like you saw here, so I'm going to be clearing some integer value and print it, and also convert it to double, and then see what is the result is going to be. So let's say age is someone's age is 30 years old, and now I'm gonna be age, but I want some double age, so double age and then one. So you cannot have same variable name repeated, right? So now age 30, and then I'm gonna be assigning age. So age one is going to be age, and if I print it, and I'm gonna be printing different in a different way. So I think I forgot in last videos to mention about this print statement syntax. So if you are using Java 25, you can use something known as io.println, and then you can say original. So original is equals, and then concatenate age, and then update it and then a is equals, and then a is 1, right? So if I print it original, and if I print it now, the original should be 30, and then the double should be, it is of course 30, but since it is going to be converted to double, it has to be 30.0 because double is going to be decimal value. Let's see if it is correct or not. And there we go. So it's 30.0, right? Because that's why it is called promotion or implicit, because I'm not doing anything, just assigning it, and everything is happening by default, at least for us. So let's go and do the same thing. If you do, so for example, float and h2, and then also if you print h2, I can run here, and then it's going to be the same because they are essentially same, right? So now what happens? What happens when I do the other way around? So what do I mean by that? So let's say I have I have a double value, like double salary, and then this is going to be like 220,250, let's say. And what if I want to assign these to salary one? You can say salary one or updated salary. It's up to you. And then if I assign it, look at this. So now, like I said here, so because I'm converting from higher value to lower value, Java by default doesn't allow it. I have to be explicit because I'm narrowing, because I'm losing some data. So there is a loss of data because the salary is double and the integer value is always going to be whole number. So the whole number, Java else errors. So if you hover over it, and then it says you have to read it, if you can read it and understand, it is very useful. So require type integer provided double. So that means this compiler was expecting this value to be integer, but I provided double because this is double. But if I do, let's say 20, it is fine, but why not 20.0? It is not fine, right? Because now I'm narrowing it. So if you want to be explicit about it, you have to typecast, and the typecasting is simple. So when you work and understand, you can also automatically do it, but since we are learning, I'm going to be writing how to typecast. Okay, so if you want to typecast to something, you write parentheses opening and closing. Since I want this salary double to be converted to integer, I'm explicitly informing compiler, hey, I want this to be converted to integer. So the now my salary one is integer. Let me copy this and paste it, and original salary is equals to salary, and then updated salary equals to salary one, right? So what should be the answer? You might have already guessed, since it is going to be 2000. Yes, so since it is 2000.50, it has to be whole number, that's why 2000. Sometimes you might be thinking, well, why not 1? So it is always going to be this original, only this value. After this, it is going to be ignored. Even if it is, let's say, 99, we can do that. This is not going to be 2001. Let me print it. You can do it here. And there we go. So 2099 is the original, and updated 2000 only. So basically this is going to be truncated. So this is not going to be effective. Whatever it is, like a whole number, that's going to be the value. So if you want to do, let's say, round, that we will understand those things later in the videos. All right, so now we can also cast. There is one important information. So for example, let's say I have a character. So if I want, let's say, first alphabet, and then this is a, And then if I print it out, first alpha, now it is going to be, of course, A. There is nothing new about it, A. But if you have heard something known as ASCII, and then in computer science, every character has its corresponding ASCII, right? So, for example, A has an ASCII of 65. So, 65 and then 65 to 97 because there are 26. So, if I want to cast it to integer value, so I can do the same thing. So, I want, let's say, A, or you can say ASCII A equals to first alpha. Now, if I print ASCII A and let's print it 65. So there is automatic. You don't even need to write like this, right? Because this is redundant. So the computer understands, the compiler understands, well, the character has ASCII. So if it is integer, I'm going to be assigning its ASCII value, not the character. But if it is, let's say, a character again, it is going to be AA because now I'm assigning character to character, so it's going to be A. But if you want to assign to some integer values for some calculation coding questions, you can convert always those latest values. So if it is, let's say, Z, it is going to be 97. And of course, small a, capital A, oh, it is 90. All right. I was wrong about that, but that's fine. And small a has 97. Yes, small a has 97. All right. So now, you understood if you want to get some ASCII value, you can always get like this way. And like I said, you don't even need to inform the compiler because it is being automatic, like an implicit one. All right. So and then I also told you, so whenever you are casting to integer value, it is not going to be promoted, even if it is, let's say, 99.99 or something like that. So that is a little quick exercise for you. If you can do it, just think and do it. Exercise. All right. So what do you think when double x is 12.99? And integer y is going to be integer and then x plus 5. So when you print y, what is the value? What is the value of it? Just think, take this as an exercise, use your logic, and comment your answer in the comment box below. So if you have any question, please let me know in the comment section and I will try to address as much as I can. Otherwise, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.